ceremony. It's been an amazing 2 days. We've seen so many businesses showcasing Black excellence here in Milton Keynes. We've seen so much support from our communities. We've seen people who are here yesterday, people who are here today, people who are buying products. I saw this gentleman yesterday. Thanks for coming again, sir. We really appreciate your support. Please enjoy the music from the DJ. The next fashion show will start in 5 minutes, followed by our closing program. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So I can see the both of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that'll be enough. Thank you. Okay. Wow, I tell you what, each time I see you, just as I think I cannot be more impressed, you just outdo yourself. Thank you so much. That was mesmerizing, it was super energetic, and I think the audience will agree with me that you are the life and soul of this event. Thank you so much for everything you do. Round of applause. Welcome to this panel section. This session is titled Aging Gracefully. Now, over the past 2 years, yesterday we were wowed by the youth. We saw the models, we saw the young people demonstrating Black excellence. We did get a glimpse of these amazing, elegant ladies of MK as they were modeling. And I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, when I got home, I looked myself in the mirror and I asked myself some very difficult questions. You left me feeling very inspired. And part of what we want to get out of today's discussion is finding out what is that secret for vitality and youth. And I'm joined by my co-president. Oh, she might need a microphone, please, MC. the meaning. Earlier on we talked about community, and my question for you is, what role does community play in helping us with age and dignity? And what can the younger generations learn?
Well, the community does nothing for us, really, with our age. We're doing it all for ourselves. And me working with young people, that keeps me young. I listen to them, I hear exactly what they're saying. I have three grandchildren, 3 boys and 1 girl, and 3 great grandkids, and they inspire me to keep going. They are my life. I think about them every day, I see them most daily, and I feel to myself that that's the generation that's coming up and seeing me as the way I am, and they accept me for everything I do, and they follow me. I'm quite surprised they're not here today shouting and taking the mickey out my dancing like they do, but yes, that is my life.
Thank you very much. I've got a question for all the panelists, which will form part of our closing remarks. If you could leave the audience with one piece of wisdom regarding aging gracefully and staying vibrant, what would be your advice?
I think I will say it in a sentence. I'm just alluding to something she'd said earlier. I am the love of my life. I am the love of my life. And I think for a woman, that is such a powerful knowledge to have, because, and that doesn't erode the love that we have for our families, but as women in particular, we are taught to love your husband, love your children, love your family, love your parents, and you come last. And coming into my 50s, I came to that realization. I am the love of my life, and the love that I give everybody else must stem from the love that I have given myself first. So I would say to you, own your space, own who you are, love who you are, embrace who you are now. Embrace who you are now. Not who you used to be. Forgive yourself for who you have not been, and just love yourself. Become the love of your life.
Thank you very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And over to this fine lady, please, your closing remarks, any words of wisdom. I wouldn't mind a makeup tip or two, especially those lashes, they are lashing. I wouldn't mind knowing how to do that. But any words for our audience or those that are going to watch this on whatever medium later, what would you leave us with?
Of course, you have to be comfortable with the age you're at. You're growing old anyway, so whatever age you're at, just accept it, be yourself, don't worry about it. Whatever problems you've got you cannot fix, forget about it. Just enjoy your life. You're here now, and this is the time you have to enjoy everything you've got. And that's exactly what I'm doing. If I want to wear my evening dress and go into Sainsbury's shopping, I'm doing that because it's what I wanted to do.
You know what, the truth is I cannot imagine you in your evening dress, but the message I think you're saying is take control of your life and do what you want, live in the moment and enjoy, regardless of what age you are.
Exactly, but my evening dress consists of different fashion.
I can imagine.
So you don't even want to go
She's got a
there.
wardrobe full of clothes.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Thank you very much. Lena, do you have any closing?
It means to me that age is just a number. I'm 77. And to be honest, whatever age I am, I just do what I want to do. I make sure I do my physical exercise. I eat, not sensibly, I eat what I want to eat. I go to the gym, I work out the next day. And I'm not a person for counting calories. My clothes tells me if I'm fat or I'm slim. And once my clothes doesn't fit me, I'm the most miserable person going. So I have to get back into my clothes because I'm a fashion person. To be honest as well, age gracefully, you have to be comfortable with yourself, have your own personality, be graceful, enjoy life, be happy. Once you're happy, it's the best thing anyone could ever have. Happiness is a great thing to possess. And once you're happy, everything comes, fall into place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, now that I've taken over this, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now that I'm the co-presenter, I want to ask the audience. So when they said their ages, I saw everybody go like, ooh, ah, why? Can somebody tell me why? Sorry? You look good.
I think as society, we are programmed to think that age equals a certain aesthetic. So when we hear a certain number, we're expecting gray, wrinkles, walking with your back bent, a walking stick, and the rest of it. So once you have that mental association and you hear the number 74 and you see a vibrant, attractive lady with the dance moves forever, you're like, that's not computing. So it's how society has programmed us to think, to say if an age is a certain number, it should look a certain way.
Absolutely, and that's where I was going, because as women, we've been conditioned to think that when you are aging or when you are older, you should look a certain way. And you hear people pay compliments and say, oh, you don't look your age. I'm like, what does my age look like? What is she supposed to look like? Because popular culture tells us that as women, we must constantly chase youth. We should want to reverse the clock. We should want to look 30. So you hear phrases like 50 is the new 30 and 70 is the new 40. No, 50 is 50 and it's fabulous, and 74 is fantastic. And she looks exactly how she's supposed to look. So for me, it's about changing this narrative. So when men become older, they're silver foxes. They become more attractive. And when women grow older, we expect them to slow down. If they dress a certain way, we say, oh, you're not dressing your age, or you're not acting your age, as though aging for a woman means less, as though it means fading, as though it means diminishing, and it means none of those things. So I am so excited. Elegant ladies who are aging gracefully, or to be honest with you, even disgracefully, but they are aging because aging is a privilege that not many people get to have. So let's hear it up for glowing older, because that's what's happening. They are glowing older. Thank you.
Always stay in your own mind. What do I say? Be yourself no matter where you go, what you go, no matter who you meet, be yourself. And that makes a difference as well. Anyway, well, I'm enjoying life anyway.
We certainly can see proof of that. We certainly can see proof of that. And to my co-presenter, I just wanted to say, earlier on, you and I had a conversation where you revealed your age to me, and yes, I was like, oh, no way. So congratulations. I know you. To your point, yes, you are the age that you are. But again, to your point, I think it also evidences that how you look after yourself. You mentioned earlier the food you eat, how you look after your skin. That also goes a long way in not reversing the clock, but preserving what we already have and giving us that longevity that we long for. So thank you for that. I really enjoyed that. If they have any questions for our amazing panel, but before we cut over, do you have any closing comments for us?
I think I've said it before. I just love people to be themselves. No matter where you go or what you're doing, you don't have to put on any ace and grace for no one in this world but yourself.
Thank you very much. That's much appreciated. appreciated. Before we do cut over to the floor, and I do see the hand up for the questions, I do need to hand the microphone back to my co-presenter. There's a topic that's very sensitive that we often shy away from. A topic that makes some of us feel uncomfortable about talking about. And as we grow older, we are confronted with the M word, which is menopause. Now I'd like to cut over to yourself. Could you please share some words of wisdom, some enlightenment on this very difficult topic? Over to you.
Okay, I am so glad that you asked me that. Thank you. So I have a skincare brand specifically for mature and menopausal skin. But that's not the conversation. The conversation is about menopause and how women begin to feel as they come into that space and get older. We all know that with menopause there's a shift in your hormones that affects both your physical and your mental outlook. And there's this humorous 7 buffs. I don't know if anybody's familiar with them. They are itchy, bitchy, sweaty, sleepy, bloated, psycho, and I think forgetful. Yeah, because I was becoming forgetful. And you know, when women come into menopause, they go through different phases, but nobody's talking about this conversation. And this is not addressed just to the women. So I was speaking to somebody yesterday who said to me that she found out that she became really short-fused and she would just get easily upset over things. And she was so bothered that she just withdrew because she didn't understand what was happening to her. And this is really as a result of shifts in hormones due to menopause. And yes, this is addressed to women, but I would like to even address the men. So one day or one night you went to sleep with your wife and you woke up with a stranger in the morning and you're thinking, what has happened to her? Why has she changed? Why is she so short-fused? Why is she so irritable? Why is she not sleeping? Why is she doesn't even understand herself, and she's trying to grapple with and understand what's happening to her. So to talk about women, I want us to begin to have these conversations that we don't talk about, because again, it has to do with aging, and God forbid that we grow old and we start dealing with menopause and all those things. So I want us to begin to have these conversations and to find safe spaces as women where we can talk to people and tell them what we're going through, and so that we can begin to share, and you know that you are not alone. And also for men to understand that there's a lot shifted with your partner or with your wife, and that you need to start relearning her as she's also beginning to relearn herself in this new space that she's found herself. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very important question, very important answers, and very important topic that should be addressed. Thank you for raising the spotlight on this difficult to discuss topic. We all know the servant dwarfs, we've all seen them and we're living with them. So thank you very much for spotlighting and profiling that. I will cut to the audience. I think there was someone with their hand raised. I don't see them anymore. We have our audience. Is there someone in the audience who's got a question for the graceful, elegant ladies of Bletchley? And my co-presenter, listen, you're my co-presenter. Don't play like that. Okay, if there are no questions in the audience, please join me in a final round of applause for the gracious, elegant ladies of Bletchley. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you very much. Please don't leave. The elegant ladies are coming back with the closing show. You don't want to miss this. You want to be inspired for your next fashion shoot. So please stay tuned.
Your YouTube channel. I was subscribed to it and I can't find it now. Just so I don't miss it.